Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Andy, also known as Mr. Andy Young, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Kawhi Leonard, aka Fun Guy, aka the Claw, the two-time champion, his load management, and how that made the NBA fine the Clippers $50,000. Before we get started, I want to thank you for watching the video, and if you want to see more coverage on things that happen around the NBA and or other sports, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. So let's get started. What exactly did Kawhi do to make the NBA fine his team $50,000? I know $50,000 is a lot to us regular people, but if you were to maybe dumb it down to our standards, it would probably be something close to, I would say, a parking ticket for us compared to an NBA team. This report first came out through Twitter through a guy everyone related to the NBA or sports world should know by now, Adrian Wojnarowski, excuse my pronunciation, aka Woj, of ESPN. This guy and another guy by the name of Shams Charania, excuse my pronunciation again if I said that wrong, are the two that usually go head to head on Twitter with breaking news on the NBA and other sports news. I'm not sure what connections they have in sports teams, but these guys are usually 1A, 1B on knowing what is happening around the league. Before we get too far into the report, let's go over what load management is so everyone is on the same page. Load management is basically a term that was created not too long ago, which basically means managing a player's amount of games played throughout the whole season of 82 games in the NBA, particularly in back-to-back games. This essentially is to help, of course, the players cut down their minutes to preserve their bodies and well-being while also preventing injuries, especially playing in back-to-back games. To my knowledge, this first became a thing back in the Spurs' big 3 days of Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili. When Coach Greg Popovich started sitting them out of games, it was usually in back-to-back games, it was to prepare them for the playoffs. Of course, this angered a lot of people, especially fans who paid money to see these stars play. I, for one, from a fan point of view, wouldn't be pleased either if I paid money to go see either my favorite player or a star player play and they ended up not playing because of quote-unquote load management. But I also respect the player's position to help the well-being of their bodies. You know, it's their bodies. Especially through 82 games, that's a lot. It's a very weird situation overall for both sides, and I can understand the argument from, both sides. Here's a little video ESPN created of fans reacting to a Clippers game and finding out Kawhi would not be playing that night because of load management. It is pretty funny. Check it out.
It's garbage, man.
Really?
It's like having garbage in the house, 90 degrees, and the AC hasn't worked in 2 weeks. It's hot garbage.
Hot garbage.
Hey, we paid for you to be a millionaire, and this is how you're acting.
Really kind of peeved.
Yeah.
I paid season tickets, and then last minute they tell us that he wasn't gonna play. I was pretty mad. I emailed the dude that sold me the tickets, and I said, "You owe me two other games." I wasn't happy, man. I'm not happy. It's too early in the season to be missing games.
He's literally ducking Giannis because if you it makes more sense for him to play tonight and sit out tomorrow because they're gonna be battling with the Bucks for home court all year for the finals, potentially. The only logical reason for why he wouldn't play tonight is he's like, hey guys, that Giannis guy, I don't want it. I'm not in the regular season. I'm saving myself against him for the playoffs.
I'm a season ticket holder, so not very happy, but hopefully he's there come the playoffs.
Is that the goal? Is it load management? You're just saying, well, if he could do what he did for the Raptors, you're okay with that?
I don't know about that. I hope he plays a lot because I paid a lot of money for my tickets, so I bought season tickets to especially see Kawhi and Paul George.
How are we feeling about Kawhi not playing tonight?
Oh, so sad. Hey, no English, sorry. Oh, bad. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. Are you sad that Kawhi's not playing tonight?
Yes. That's why my 14-year-old decided not to come to the game tonight, but he gets to come tonight.
So your 14-year-old said, I'm sitting out.
He's sitting it out, yeah.
I understand it, but we paid good money to come see these guys play and display their talents. It's a business for us to, as customers to see that, but on their end, they're trying to win, fulfill their career goals. I understand it. I just feel some kind of way about it.
I mean, we pay too much money, well, I don't pay, but we pay too much money, because everybody pays the money, pay hard working money, they millionaires, and they making this easy money because of us.
Anything to keep him healthy. The aim of the game is playoffs, if he's not playing tonight, I get it. Doc Rivers knows what he's doing. The medical staff, they know what they're doing. I don't blame him for doing what the Raptors did.
You're the most reasonable, understanding fan in Los Angeles.
Well, I'm from Alaska.
You brought the whole family to the game tonight.
The whole bunch.
So are you upset that Kawhi is not playing?
Actually, wow, he's not playing?
No.
That's all right. I still support the Clippers, though. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw you're a little bummed.
He's
Yeah.
no, he's not that bummed. Look.
Oh.
But it would have been a good game.
I mean, can I say that? All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I was looking forward to those games. Him not playing, we just already had bought tickets. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing, and I wish he plays at least more home games.
Dude, it's breaking my heart seeing your kid with the Kawhi shirt, and he's not playing. How does that make you feel?
Oh, horrible. He will be playing one day, though. Definitely.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Okay, so back to the report. Woj tweets all of these all these next few screenshots almost back to back to back in a matter of maybe an hour or so. NBA spokesman Mike Bass on Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is not a healthy player under the league's resting policy, and as such is listed as managing a knee injury in the LA Clippers injury report. The league office, in consultation with the NBA's Director of Sports Medicine, is comfortable with the team's medical staff's determination that Leonard is not sufficiently healthy to play in back-to-back games at this time. He goes on to say, Leonard is missing his second straight back-to-back game tonight versus the Bucks, which happened to also be a national TV game, and national TV games are big because of advertisers, of course. He sat back-to-back last week against Jazz on national TV. Clippers have worked closely with NBA, sharing required medical information on Leonard's knee. Decisions on sitting games are made well in advance as part of Leonard's quote-unquote load management schedule. It is possible Leonard will play in back-to-back games for Clippers this season, but that isn't in plans for the near future. This, of course, is when the NBA has fined Clippers $50,000 for Doc Rivers' statements on Kawhi Leonard's health status. So, essentially, it wasn't, Kawhi's fault that the NBA fined the Clippers for $50,000. It was actually because of the Clippers' coach, Doc Rivers, and his statements regarding Kawhi. This is what Rivers said. He feels great, but he feels great because of what we've been doing. We're just going to continue to do it. There's no concern here, but we want to make sure. I think Kawhi made a statement that he's never felt better. It's our job to make sure he stays that way. Woj goes on to tweet, the NBA accepts the Clippers' medical determination that Kawhi Leonard is injured, quote unquote, also known as, load management. It fined the team for Rivers essentially saying publicly that Leonard is healthy. Then Rachel Nichols, another ESPN host / sports reporter / anchor, chimes in on the topic. The NBA fines the Clippers $50,000 after Doc Rivers says Kawhi was, quote unquote, healthy last night. Translation: the league stuck its neck out for a fan base frustrated with load management because officials believed Kawhi has a legit health issue. Then watch Doc say Kawhi is fine. Woj then replies back to this. Remember, NBA doctors evaluate the medical info provided by the Clippers. The league doesn't take the team's word that Clippers aren't violating resting rules. Essentially, Rivers is trying to be supportive of Leonard in public, and it comes at cost of $50,000 for the franchise. Woj then dumbs it down a bit for everyone to understand more clearly. Here's a view of what happened. Kawhi Leonard is private. He doesn't want his injury information public. Only it has to be public for the Clippers to escape league punishment on violating resting rules. Doc Rivers was trying to be supportive of Leonard. They'll take the fine. That's nothing to them. So there you have it. Essentially, the Clippers got fined $50,000 because of Doc Rivers saying Kawhi is healthy, when the term load management is sort of an injury term for teams to rest their players. I believe the NBA did this to save face from the fans that are complaining or disappointed that Kawhi didn't play. You can't really say a player needs load management because of current injuries, but have Doc Rivers go right out and say that Kawhi is healthy. I understand Doc Rivers was just trying to be supportive of his player and essentially probably didn't know that they would get fined. The stories don't match up, which is why, of course, the fan bases are mad, leading to the NBA fining the Clippers. Kawhi responded to the reports of the $50,000 fine with this.
You make of, Doc has been fined and the Clippers have been fined now a total of $100,000. The first time Doc basically likened you physically to Michael Jordan, complimented you, and this time he basically was talking about how he wants you to stay healthy and that you're feeling great and keep healthy. What do you make of the NBA fining Doc and the Clippers?
For me, I'm on his side. You know what I mean? I'm a Clipper. He's my coach, so that's just disappointing. That it feels like they want players to play if they're not ready. But it is what it is. Like I said, I don't read into it. I got to do what's going to make me healthy, and it's going to help the team be successful, and that's me. Being able to play basketball games for us.
All right, thank you. From a player's point of view, I have to agree with this. If a player says they can't play or needs rest, so he or she doesn't injure themselves, they should get the rest. It's their body. They should know what they're feeling. As a fan, it's really disappointing not to be able to see a star play. Michael Jordan, also as a bonus, chimed in on load management. Michael Jordan to Hornets on load management. You're paid to play 82 games, which is true. I'll leave it at that for this report. Let me know what you guys think about load management and the whole situation below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future content. Thank you.
If I'm hurt, of course I won't play. Even if I'm a little banged up, I'll try to push through it to a certain extent. But, have you ever seen me not play because of load management?
Can it